No. It's from the house. Yeah. All the way. Come on. Come here, bud. Down here, yeah, all these people came to see you. But some people, yeah. But they're looking for you. No, we can. Trust your heart. Good morning. You want this? You want to do all? There you go. Don't kill your ball. Don't play with your ball. Your ball. Your ball. Nobody's going to take it. Alright, everybody listen up. A word of warning. Tigers sometimes have a tendency to mark their territory. So what that means is during the show, you see Robbie come to the edge of the arena here, turn around, lift her tail up in the air and point your way. You might want to lean out of the way. Keeping in mind that range target accuracy of about 15 feet. Yeah, so that means everybody in the first couple of rows all the way around us, technically you guys are in our splash zone. You've been warned. Hopefully she'll behave. You want to play catch a little bit? Want to play catch? You'll get it. Can I have it back? Come on. Come on. You're going to keep it or can I have it back? Got me. Can I have it? No, you can't have it. Gotta get rid of these. Thank you. Don't punch. Just keep it going. I'll be back. Well, welcome to Wild Adventures and Tiger Tales. How you guys doing today? Good? Cool. Well, my name is Andy. It's lovely over as Phyllis out in the arena with us today. This is Ravi. She's a stunningly beautiful textbook example of a female Bengal tiger born and raised with us in the Marquand Tiger Preserve in Florida. See, we work for a veterinarian there that owns our tigers, and he has one of the strongest captive breeding programs for Bengal tigers in the world. That's where all of our cats come from. They're all born and raised with us. Now, I mentioned Bengal tigers, and Robbie is, of course, that beautiful standard color we all know and love, but it does bring up another important point. A lot of times people see a tiger with white fur. You might think Siberian tiger. Hey, it makes sense. In the snow and that climate. However, for whatever reason, it's never the case. Everybody listen up. There has never been a white Siberian tiger, ever. Only the Bengal tigers, native to India, have ever been born any color other than orange and black. They do come in the standard, like Robbie, of course. We have white tigers also, white with black stripes. You've all seen those. There's another rare color called a golden tabby Bengal tiger. It's orange with a cinnamon colored stripe. Then the most rare of all is the snow white Bengal tiger. They're white with a beige stripe, like our girl Arisa in the enclosure next door right now. So those are the 4 colors they come in. You can have all 4 colors born in one litter. They're born the color they are for life. The point is, you ever see a tiger any color other than this one, guys, you are definitely looking at a Bengal tiger. But they do come in the standard as well. Also, I always like to mention right off the bat, please don't ever watch me out here with our cats and think they look cute and cuddly, or you love to take one home as a pet. Alright, I really don't want to give that impression. Tigers do not ever make good pets, and honestly, I promise you, even our cats are not tame. Okay, they are not domesticated. What they are is very trustworthy and affectionate animals with individual people they know, most importantly, trust and respect. But a lot goes into that. It definitely takes a trained professional to work with these guys, care for them, raise them, and give them a good life. We spend years studying them the best. Beyond that, I've been doing this about 27 years now myself, and I am with our tigers pretty much 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every day of their lives. We actually live here at Wild Adventures, for example, with our tigers, so a lot goes in the relationship I have with these guys for sure. Now, most of what we try to show you is kind of a glimpse into what our day-to-day routine is with the cats, and it really is a full-time commitment to giving these guys a great life in captivity. Now, mostly it does come from my relationship with them for sure, but environmentally, we give them logs, they can scratch their claws on other toys to bat around, like that big orange ball there, it's called a boomer ball. Those are actually made for elephants. They're supposed to be indestructible. You can see the claw marks on that one, Bill. They've just about torn that thing apart. Really, anything they can tear apart or destroy makes a great toy for tigers. I might grab boxes for them to tear up, or some streamers on a stick, or balloons to chase. Get them up, moving around. We call it playtime. It's a lot of fun. I'll give it a shot. But honestly, on a lazy afternoon, tigers want to do what they do best, and that's pretty much what you're looking at. All right, and that's okay with us. It's all about them. But tigers do sleep on average 16 to 18 hours a day. Bigger males closer to 20 hours a day. Those guys sleep. It is definitely not a bad gig being a tiger. But we do like get them up, move around at least a little bit every day for some physical exercise. More importantly, mental exercise. Here's the thing. In the wild, tigers spend all that physical and mental energy fighting for survival, hunting, establishing territories, that sort of stuff. But all their basic needs are taken care of by us humans here, which is awesome. But it does give us a huge responsibility to fill that void for physical and mental stimulation and exercise. And that's where playtime and training comes in. All right, Robbie's not wanting to chase her screamers right now. There's something else that's a lot more likely to get a tiger up moving around, and that's raw steak. So Phil's handed this pouch here. We've got a couple of pounds of raw steak in it, cut up into treats, and I use these for positive reward. Training with the tigers, which basically means anytime the cats do something we like, they get a meat treat as a reward. You guys can help us out there too. Anytime you see the tigers doing something you like, feel free to cheer for them, clap for them, make all sorts of noise. Yeah, she knows what I've got. They really do honestly associate your applause though with a positive reward, just like some steak from me or a pat on the head or some affection. It does mean something to them. Now, as far as training and behaviors go, you're never going to see our tigers jumping through fire hoops, walking on tight ropes, that sort of stuff. All right, everything we do with these cats is based on natural behaviors, but not just natural to a tiger. Naturally, each of our cats as individuals. I mean, it's a lot easier for us, certainly more fun for them as well. So honestly, a lazy day like today, I don't know what all Robbie's going to want to show up for you guys. It's all up to them. We never make our tigers do anything. We just encourage them. Hopefully she wants to show off. So we'll see. But there is one thing I absolutely guaranteed know Robbie will be willing to show off for you guys. It's what all tigers do best. All right, no matter the day, the hour, the week, the weather, no matter that, they'll always do it. And that is to light up. Yeah, very exciting. There we go. Good job. Then she gets a reward. Thank you. You know, honestly, for us, it's way less about the trick, okay, or the destination. It's much more about the journey. It's just important to keep their brains working, thinking about learning things. Just like us going to work, kids going to school. It's so very important, especially for intelligent animals like these. Now, longer term behavior we've been working on is why that log's up in the air there. Early training last year, I put a log on the ground like this, and Robbie would get a treat for walking by it or walking over it, and she gets a treat for jumping over it. All right, then she gets the point. She does that every time. We raise it up in the air, and she has the point now with the one in the air after we start it all over again. She's jumping over that every time. We're getting ready to move on to the next stage. But at this point in her training, we can go ahead and show you. She can do one jump over the log for you guys. You ready, Robbie? Come on, let's jump. Add it up. Let's go. Come on, Robbie. You're making a liar out of me. No, you don't get paid for being pretty. I'm sorry, sweetie. If you want your treat, you got to work for it. Come on, show them one jump. Come on, add it up. Add it up. There we go. And then she gets her reward. Now the next stage of the training is, I don't offer her that treat quite yet. I ask her to jump back a second time to get that reward, then a third, then a fourth, and faster and faster. Eventually, we get to the point where I just walk up this log and say, Robbie, alley up. She'll start flying back and forth over that log like a cat through the jungle without me leading with a stake. Now at that point, that means I need to come up with something new. So the whole goal is to constantly keep these guys thinking about and learning new things. What do you think, Rob? You want to show us some claws? Want to stand inside of the mesh here? I'll see if Rob wants to go over the edge of the arena in a couple of places and stand up. You can see her stretch out to her full height. You'll also probably see some claws come out through the mesh. They're retractable. Our tigers do have all their teeth, all their claws, but we never declaw any of our cats, all right? We don't believe in it. It's one of these guys from a very young age, building that relationship based on love, trust, and a lot of respect. It goes both ways for sure. Now also, we allow all of our tigers to bite and mouth and chew on us. But that's a really important social behavior for tigers. It's just also important these guys learn from a very young age. We're a lot more fragile than they are. And they have to be gentle with us with that 1,000-pound bite pressure. And also, guys, pay attention to her size. All right, Robbie is a full-grown female. She's 11 years old. They're full-grown at 5 years old. All right, Robbie's about 180 pounds. That's pretty average. Typically, the females weigh around 180 to 220 pounds. They're about 7 foot long, nose and tail when they fully stretch out. Boy tigers, though, are much bigger. All right, a male tiger where Robbie's about 180, 200 pounds. Boy tigers are 400 to 500 pounds or more. All right, so I want to train a boy tiger and a girl tiger. That's it, guys. It is that size. All right, boys are much, much bigger than the girls. We'll get you. Oh, you're stealing Demetrius down the ground. Try to get her over here and stand up for you guys on the side as well. Want to stand up and get this? Again, like their hair color is just like ours. So that some people have blonde hair, or brown hair, or red hair. It's the same thing with these guys. All right, that is not do. Boy or girl. Boy or girl is just that size. And as far as their size goes too, they grow up fast. All right, Robbie's 11 years old, guys. 11 years ago, she was right here in the palm of my hands. All right, there she is, fully stretched out. Yeah, they're 2 pounds at birth, guys. 2 pounds at birth. It only takes 5 years to get full grown. It's crazy how fast these guys grew. All right, I'm gonna see if Robbie wants to come over to her pedestal. You wanna go Platz? One of the first things we train all our tigers to do is to go Platz. It's a German word that means seat or place. It's an early starting basis in training. It also ties together our relationships, training, and veterinary care all into one piece. And please, here's the thing. I do have a unique relationship with our cats. Now, for example, I can check their teeth out, whatever. I can even draw blood on our tigers, all right, without me sedating them. All right, because the cats trust me that much. But if a local vet needs to lay hands on one of our tigers, again, guys, they are not tame or domesticated. He could not come in here with these guys. He'd be no different than one of you all trying to walk in here. They really would act just like a wild tiger towards someone they don't know. So that's why most little cats like these have sedate them every year. When the vet comes out to give their yearly vaccines or shots. But we don't need to sedate our cats or stress them out for that. We just have them sit on their seat like Robbie's doing here. You ready, babe? And she's gonna pick those front feet up in the air. That's your cue. You ready? Yeah? So we're gonna pick those front feet up in the air and hold that balance. Now the vet can come from behind her, all right? Reach in through that mesh. Do whatever he needs to do. The tiger, honestly, is none the wiser. They don't mind at all. And then, kind of like a kid getting a lollipop, and they leave the doctor, then Robbie would get her reward. Good job, good job. What's right with you? But that is really important training for all of our tigers, especially for veterinary purposes, keep everything fun and positive. It works out really well for us. All right, I'm gonna let Robbie relax a little bit, do what she wants to do, and we'll get back into more training and playtime with her. Also give one of you guys the opportunity to give her a treat. But in the meantime, before we get to that, it does give us a chance to talk here mid-show for just a minute. So now's your chance, guys. Raise your hand if you have any questions at all for me. Look, anything you've ever wanted to ask in one of our shows, anything you're wondering now, now's your chance to ask me, guys. I'm looking for hands. Any questions at all about the tigers? Like we're talking size, weight, speed, diet, lifespan, babies. Yeah, what do you got right there in the gray shirt? What's your question? Yeah, real loud, let me hear you. What's their favorite food? Steak, pretty much. I mean, they are hyper carnivores, all right? That means they are meat eaters, raw meat eaters only, all right? That's all they can eat. We feed our tigers steak and chicken every day, all right? They crunch on the bones and everything, sometimes pork, sometimes deer, but a lot of steak. The girls, like Robbie, eat about 15 pounds every day. The boys, 20 or 25 pounds every single day. Put that in perspective. That's about 80 or 100 quarter pounders to you and me, and it's gone in about 2 minutes. They eat a lot of steak for sure. Everybody else, any questions? Got time for like 2 more? Yeah, right there, lightning bolts. What do you got? Yeah, go ahead. How many babies and what? Yeah, what else? No, we'll see. We'll get to that. But as far as how many babies they have, typically have 2 to 4 tiger cubs born in the litter. All right, I've had as little as 1, I've had as many as 7. That was a huge litter of tiger cubs. So usually 2 to 4. And again, you can have all 4 cubs. Got time for like 1 more question, guys. Yeah, what do you got? Go ahead. Maybe 2 more. Go ahead. Real quick, yeah.
Do adults, tigers stop playing at a certain age?
Okay, when they're cubs, they're a lot more playful, yeah, but in general, these guys have to sleep 16 to 20 hours every day. That's how they survive. That's just how they're built. So, the tigers in general are not very playful at all. All right, real quick, guys. Got to do 1 more real quick, and then we got to move on. I thought I saw a hand over here. Yeah, what do you got? Real quick, what do you got? Yell real loud so I can hear you. If they go to the bathroom, we clean it up. Yes, this is kind of their litter box right here. Yes. Yeah, it's kind of our job. We're their servants for sure. All right, guys, if anyone does have any more questions, I'll be happy to talk with you after the show. All right, we'll be hanging around for about 2 minutes at the end. be happy talking. We're going to keep things moving. I've been giving Robbie lots of treats today. I'll tell you what, though, at some point during every show, we always like to give someone else the opportunity to give a tiger a treat. So it is that time, guys. We're looking for a volunteer. Who wants to help us out? Who wants to do it? Come on, you can do it. Come on. I know you already want to do it. Come on. You know what? Just meet Phyllis right up front there, okay? If you guys are friends or family, you guys can do it together if you want to. Come on down. You're going to meet Phyllis right up front there, okay? Come on over. I'm trying to distract Robbie here so she can come to steal it. You want to? No, you want to. Come on. Girls, get set, all right? Those you guys are going to both have to hang on to that straw. You're about to have a 7-foot tall tiger right in front of you. Claws and everything. Robbie, look. Uh-oh, she spotted you. She's stalking her prey. She's building up speed. She's thinking about it. Hang on tight. Oh, there she goes. Give both a round of applause. Oh, thank you for your help, ladies. Hey, then, Robbie, you want to do some... Oh, there's a great claw shot for you guys up front there, for sure. You want to do some walking? Robbie actually spends a lot of time hanging out on their hind legs. All the tigers will stand up on mesh like that or on the sides. But Robbie will hang out sometimes on her hind legs, standing upright, just like you and I, when she's playing with us or interacting with the other tigers. So we've been encouraging that. Eventually, we're going to have Robbie doing bunny hops for us, all the way across the arena on cue. Right now, at this point in her training, I'm just trying to get Robbie to do a couple of hops. Remember, it's all about getting her brain to figure out how to get that meat treat. The more hops she does, the bigger reward she gets. You want to do a couple for us? Want to do a couple, Robbie? Show me your balance. One hop, that's all I'll take it. Come on, show it up. There you go. All right, I'll give it to you. It's going to make you tiger now. You are cool. All right, I'm try and cool things down here a little bit. It also brings up another important point. A lot of people think cats don't like water, right? However, tigers and jaguars, two species of cats that love water, they're excellent swimmers. That's why we do have pools at Wild Adventures where tigers swim in. We have ponds at home in Florida. Also got this hose in once in a while. Give these guys a hose down. All right, we got things cooled off. We'll see if we can get a burst of speed out of Robbie. Tiger's capable of 40-mile-an-hour sprints. You ready to show him, Robbie? Robbie, you want this? You ready? Robbie, let's show him. Come on, kick him straight. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, I'm laughing. All right, let's do this instead. Come here. You want to give me a hug? Let me show that way. Be gentle. And applause. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. Oh, there we go. Give her a round of applause, guys. Thank you for tiger kisses. I love you too. Well, thank you guys for that. We thank you for coming out. We hope you enjoyed the show. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day.